still buying, and recently indicators have said that the bullish diamond is confirmed on this right hand side. So I put indicators on here that literally show me, like, I can put a indicator alert on a specific stock, and based on patterns and the indicators that I pay for, they tell me if we're in a bullish trend or a bearish trend. And right now they got confirmed on the last week that Zeta is confirmed bullish diamond, NEBIUS confirmed, ELF is confirmed, Hood confirmed too, but I forgot to put it on there. But Hood has been confirmed too as well. So I'm buying. What's up, fam? Welcome back to J Russ TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, investing, and self-improvement content. Something you're interested in, hit that like button, consider subscribing. If you're returning to my channel, appreciate you tuning back in. Hit that like, show some love. Y'all getting some value from this video. But this is a little something different. Kind of just wanted to dive into some technical analysis on a few different stocks, companies that I've been investing in over the past couple months, some past few years. But we're getting out of this dip we recently had from this Iran war. Some opportunities are still available to buy. Some are kind of a little overextended. But I wanted to show you all a little bit on the technical side of what I've been seeing. I've been getting some new indicators and trying to learn this for myself. I'm not an expert, but I've been learning little by little every week on technical analysis and different things like that. If you're new to the channel or if you're returning, you're not really sure what it is. So you have fundamental investing where you're looking at a company's balance sheet, income statements, things like that, their margins, see if they're growing, if they're expanding revenue. But you have a technical side to this, which is just mainly on the stock price, where you can see trends. It's basically following trends, following patterns to see if the stock going to go up, down, or if it's consolidating. So let's go ahead and get into it. A platform I've been using is TradingView. It's a platform where you can see the stock's technical views. So first one is ELF. ELF is a company that I've really been interested in and been building a position over the past year. So right now, if you can see over the year over year, it's pretty flat, you know. Year over year is pretty flat for the most part, you know. Last year, this time we were at $50 because that was the tariff getting, if you've been following. But a year ago, I covered that last year. But we're now at 69, so we're pretty much flat. It's not that big of a difference. Recently, we hit lows of 58. So we've been mainly flat. ELF did go up to about 150-ish. I rode that up. I was buying a little bit in this $100 range, but it had an earnings last quarter where the core business only grew like a couple percent, 2, 3, 4%. The ELF business, the Roll acquisition helped a lot, which gave them a good beat. But Wall Street was a little concerned because main core growth was slowing down. I still think long-term ELF is a great buy. So I've been snagging up a lot of shares. Now, I've mainly been paying attention to the monthly and just to go back, year over year, you can see here. So I have these indicators that I've justly put in. And red basically means sell. Red, purple, sell. Orange, reddish is kind of like hold, you know. It shows right here. Purple is sell all. Red is sell. Orange is like trim. Yellow is add. Green is buy, you know. So those are the indicators. So it's telling me not exactly what to do. And I'm not following this like exactly. If it tells me to buy, I'm buying. I'm still going to gauge if it's a good buy right now or not. But those help give me more resources, more indicators to be able to make educated decisions, essentially. So peak was 220 back in 2024, which is great. It's down almost 70% from the highs. That's when you want to buy companies, you know. A lot of people, when their favorite car go on sale, their favorite bag go on sale, 70%, you rushing to go buy it, right? So when a good company goes on sale 70%, that's when you buy. So I've been snagging a lot of shares. I've been paying attention to mainly the weekly and the monthly chart. So let's go to the weekly chart. And according to the indicators, it's still saying it's a buy. We're still a buy right now on the weekly. What is the monthly? The monthly, we're still on a buy. You know, we are getting tight right here. And look, we're going to be breaking out of this soon. But it's still a buy. I bought a little bit more last week. Now on the weekly, is still a buy as well. Now, we never big pump from 65 all the way up to 70s. We're back in the 70s now because the Iran war is coming to an end, supposedly. So I'm still buying. And recently, indicators have said that the bullish diamond is confirmed on this right-hand side. So I put indicators on here that literally show me, like, I can put a indicator, an alert on a specific stock, and based on patterns and the indicators that I pay for, they tell me if we're in a bullish trend or a bearish trend. And right now they got confirmed on the last week that Zeta is confirmed, bullish diamond, NEBIUS confirmed, ELF is confirmed, Hood confirmed too, but I forgot to put it on there. But Hood has been confirmed too as well. So I'm buying. And I like this because it gives me more tools. It's about having more tools. I'm not following indicators, technical analysis, word for word, but it gives me more tools to make educated decisions. So next we have Hood. Same thing with Hood. On the monthly chart, Hood is still a buy right now, according on the monthly chart. Now you see this blue line right here? This is the bear bull trend line. So if it goes below this, it's in a bearish sentiment. If it goes above this, we're back bullish. But as you can see here, what's like, Jonathan, why is you saying it's a buy? Why is it bullish, but it's not over this yet? Because you want to buy before. It's the trend. It's starting to trend back upwards. Now, on the past 3 months, you can see we were trending down. Well, let's just say year to date. Year to date, Hood has been down. Hood has been bad year to date. We were trending down. We crossed it around that 95. We crossed that bearish trend line. And that's when the buy indicator came. You want to buy when it's under it. Now it's starting to come back up. So I'll probably keep buying until we go up. Same thing with ELF. I'll probably keep buying until we get back. And that's not until $100. I'm saying ELF under $100, good buy. Hood under $100, still a good buy. I'm still learning these below, but I believe this is the RSIs. I'm still learning that little by little. I ain't no expert. Like I'm just doing this to test my knowledge. And when you say it online or you talk it out loud, I'll just learn better. So this is me just documenting what I usually do throughout the week. Now, take a Zeta, for example. Zeta just went over that bullish line, which was at 1790. It's at 1817 right now. Now, if we look on the monthly chart, we've been in this buy zone for a little minute. Now, I've been adding Zeta for a long time, almost a year at this point. But the SaaS apocalypse, Anthropic, they made this jump go down. So it's just giving me more buying opportunities. I was buying a lot in this $14, $15 range, and now it's at 18. So even now it's a good buy, I'm not going to lie. But we're about to cross that bullish. Well, we already did. So, but it's still a buy on the 5-day. On the weekly chart, still a buy right now. We did cross it, which is good, which is bullish momentum. Hope we can get into that $20 range. But Zeta is still a buy. So these companies I'll still be buying throughout the year as long as it's good buys. If not, once we get overextended, I'll hold my buys and just ride up the market, ride the market up. Now let's look at NEBIUS. This is a company I've been talking about for the past couple months that I've been interested in. And year to date, it's been up and down. NEBIUS is very volatile, but I was mainly at it in that 90, that 110 to 80, $70 range. I was adding, here. But as you see on the monthly chart, it's red. We are a lot overextended. We're way above the bearish bullish line at 84. We're bare above that. We're at 157. So it's red. So it's basically saying don't buy right here, which I haven't been buying. I bought a lot in the 90 range. My average is around the 90. So we just riding. We just riding right now. We just riding. And yeah, can't say too much on NEBIUS. Go back to a lot of my old videos. I cover a little more, but I'm just riding on NEBIUS right now. Might come down to that 120, range. That's a little fall. That's a little fall. That's a little fall. We come back down to that 120 range. I'll consider buying again around here. I consider buying again. But right now I'm just riding. Taking. And I sold one share and I put into ELF and Zeta. That's really it. Other than that, I'm not trimming no more. AMD, same here. AMD just hit all-time highs, so I would not expect me to be buying this. Like you said, like I see it's in the red right now. So red means sell. I'm not selling. We just getting started with AMD. I'm long term, so I don't really sell too much. I might trim if it's over a year. I don't have to pay capital gains tax, stuff like that. But most times I like to hold. I don't really like to sell too much. Something that's been sticking with me. You can't make generational wealth if you don't hold for a generation. Plain and simple. But AMD isn't a buy right now, which I haven't bought AMD for a while. I was buying AMD a year ago when it was in the 80s. AMD was in the $80 range. Like I was buying back here. 87. I was buying up to 87 up to like 120-ish. I was buying all through here. I was loading the boat. Go back to my videos last year. I was loading the boat. And now we just ride and we let the market do what it do. That's the beauty of investing. That's the beauty of being early. And I'm so proud of myself. I've been learning a lot this past year. I've learned a lot. I took up some big L's, specifically with Fubo, but learned a lot. And then lastly with Meta, Meta's still a buyer from what I'm seeing. Meta's still a buy. Year to date, it's been a green for the past year to date, honestly. Past 3 months, it's been a buy. On a monthly, it's still a buy. We're about to get over that blue trend line, 685. I bought today. I bought a little heavy today. Right now I'm focusing on Meta and Hood on this trend up. Because I was focusing on NEBIUS and ELF past couple weeks, and now I want to focus more so on Meta and Hood. Hood just went off a tear. Hood went on a crazy tear, but Meta's still a buy here. And yeah. So I'm gonna keep DCing. I'm gonna keep following up. If y'all want me to mix this technical in with the stock portfolio update, let me know. Or if y'all just want these separate, let me know. I think I might do these separate now that I'm thinking about it. One video just for stock portfolio update, and another video for technical analysis. So that's two videos I can get out a week and get my money's worth out of it. But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the technical analysis. Y'all learned something new. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all thinking, what y'all been buying, what y'all been selling. JRS TV, we out.